afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Sky Sox and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Marco Gonzalez is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off today.
Mookie Betts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
And there's one away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Sharp ground ball to third. Seager fields it cleanly, and quickly there are 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. He's set. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Roll, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things we'll look for early, Matty, Zach Wheeler, at times control can be an issue. So one of the keys for Zach Wheeler, getting ahead early in counts.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the second baseman, D. Gordon.
Now the pitch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Bichette settles under it. There's one away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
So here's Malik Smith. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The right fielder,
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Wheeler has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
1 and 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Dan Vogelbach is next, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Haniger at second with 2 down. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in the zone with a nice executed pitch.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez.
the left fielder,
As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Two out, nobody on. That one's in there. 3-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Wheeler pauses. Here's the first pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Seager will wait on the 1-0. And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Strike taken up in the zone.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Ball even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Seattle. Second inning set to go. Ready now, Luke Voigt.
For Colorado Springs, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And they were able to put up double digits in the runs column yesterday, so a similar performance from the lineup would give them a good chance at least at a series sweep.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
Here comes another 0-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields, as he'll watch a first-pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The Sky Sox had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left in the way they're playing right now. This game's far from over.
Now to the plate, Bo Bichette. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 2 for 3. First pitch on its way. A man at third with one away. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Seager has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Austin Nola.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. And the pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
A runner at second, nobody out. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The designated hitter,
Now batting, Dylan Moore. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. First offering on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
0-1 count and the pitch.
The count's 1-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And here's the speedster D. Gordon, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. The 1-0 home.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Another payoff pitch, heading out towards shallow right. Betts is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Mariners leave 1 after 2. It's a 2-0 ball game. So it's back to the top of the order now, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Hit back toward the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0 pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The catcher, number 28, Yasmani Grandal.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, as he rips it on the ground to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Mariners are on top 2-1.
Back now for the Mariners' 3rd turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch coming. Here it is. Malik Smith is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
One gone now in the Mariners' 3rd inning. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 20.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Daniel Vogelback. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and it gives the Mariners a 3-1 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
In now, Carlos Gonzalez.
The left fielder, Carlos.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One for the Mariners in the inning, and it comes on the strength of this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-1 Mariners. All set for the start of the 4th. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Luke Voigt. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Voigt, originally from the state of Missouri, he was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now batting, the second baseman, Delino. The field.
At the plate, Delino DeShields. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch.
Full count. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Kiermaier is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The M's lead it 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Stepping in, Kyle Seager. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Checked his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
So a full count now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
High in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it, and he hauls it down in the corner.
Now batting, the pitcher, Austin Nola.
At the plate, Austin Nola. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat, and that misses for ball 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2 goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners as the lead remains 3-1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
For the Sky Sox, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way, and he lays off there 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. On the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
1 out, nobody on. And that misses for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rendon, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. From the belt, kicks and deals. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1 home. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Yasmani Grandal is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Struck him out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing the walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
He's set, and the pitch. Yasmani Grandal is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Back up the middle, and another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, Theo. You pump 2 of them in there. You're heading the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Chopper foul. The 1-2.
Nope.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. At the plate, Dylan Moore, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The designated hitter, Dylan Moore.
And the pitch.
Ball. That's inside.
The 1-0. 1-1 to count. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. This one's flared out toward left. Dickerson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. D. Gordon, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Now here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. And he pops it up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Malik Smith the next to hit. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Dickerson on the move. And they can't run it down. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. And he got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat, and it's grounded just foul down the line. On the year, Haniger is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Wheeler pauses. Here it is on 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Haniger is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
To the plate now, Daniel Vogelbach. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. From the belt, the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Mariners leave a couple, and it's still 3-1. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
The first baseman, Luke ball.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's in.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. The 1-0 home. Down the first baseline. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Delino DeShields hit the other way out toward right field. Haniger in pursuit. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring. Standing in, Bo Bichette, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Has a look. Now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Full count now. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Taylor Gilbo comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Taylor Gilbo.
So now to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. This one's down to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Runner at second, 1 away, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Gilbo, playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Runner at second here with one man out. 2-1 now to Mookie.
Count for 2-1.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the run is Smith. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Striding into the box, Corey Dickerson, runner in scoring position with Cigar. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-1.
That's the ball. Too high. Oh.
Hit hard back up the middle. A dive and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The third baseman,
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The set and the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. One and one. Here it is. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Vogelback is calling for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on to the bottom of the 6th inning. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll get things going here in the Mariners' 6th.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Slice down the left side, but foul. Here's the 2-1 to Gonzalez. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Strike two as the fastball is let go.
Full count. 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Andrew Chafin takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Andrew Chafin.
Kyle Seager will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, the pitch, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Chafin is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Fouled away. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Line drive to left. Dickerson is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Nola.
Settling in now, Austin Nola. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Working for the punch out and the offering. Misses, ball 2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, J.P. Crawford, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. One and 2, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Seattle. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Yoshihisa Hirano is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 6, Yoshihisa Hirano.
Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Crawford gloves it. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high, nasty, diving out of the zone.
0-2, here it is.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up to bat next to Lino DeShields. Has a look, now the pitch, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Vogelback has it to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Dylan Moore. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, D. Gordon. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw will get him at first as he is robbed on a magnificent play there.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Now at the plate, Malik Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery.
2-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Three balls and a strike to count to Malik Smith.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Next for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And again a throw.
No, he's safe.
And again a throw over. Runner back safely. First offering on its way.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
He's gone.
Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they flew over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Daniel Vogelback will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The set and the 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Two down, runners at first and second. 2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The set and the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Three and one. Here it is. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Kevin Ginkel answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Gonzalez will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Fouled off. Gonzalez, commonly known as Cargo. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Back up the middle and through into center field, a base hit. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kiermaier on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Seattle leads this one 5-3. Carl Edwards Jr. has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, so digging in now, Bo Bichette. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Here's Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Count. The pitch.
3-0.
Corey Dickerson, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Here it comes on 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Tommy Edman will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 19. Tommy.
Now in the box, Corey Dickerson. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
In now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. One 0 to Rendon. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Three and 0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
A 3-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Gonzalez. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Tommy Edman will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 19, Tommy Edman.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Austin Nola. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Austin Nola.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball right down the line in left. Dickerson on the move. And they can't run it down. The Sky Sox entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
A ball and 2 strikes. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Number 3, J.P. Crawford.
At the plate, J.P. Crawford. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third baseline. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Into the box now, Dylan Moore. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We've played 8 full. The Mariners are on top, 5-3. Sam Tuivailala takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 26,
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Here it comes on 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now another 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Full count, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford has it. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. So coming to the plate, Delino DeShields. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch of the at-bat, and he takes ball 1. Pitch popped up, and no one will get this one. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. The 2-1 pitch.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here. The 3-1. Down the left field line and deep. 3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Mariners jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Yoshihisa Hirano gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Sam Tuivalala wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the visitors, 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.